Swords in the game, ready to ignite. Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright. Caffeine runs fueling his creativity inside. Got a YouTube channel where he's shining so bright. MTT3, the show it takes flight. He's a lyrical beast, spitting fire with every bite. Rap metal flow, pounding beats to win sight. No one can stop him, he's on a meteoric height. Super fast tortoise, the champion of the fight.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take, so it's lit. MTT3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise, building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon, no one can bring us down. MTT3 in the house, we own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
Well, hello. Hello. Let me change this camera really quick. Oh, it's Tortoise. What's up? Welcome to the show. The show is here for me and for you. I want to go through a deck, and I want to go show you what's in the deck of Chulane, Teller of Tales. But as we get ready for this deck tech type thing, I want to warn you, there's salty levels to this deck. There's also there's improvements that need to be made to the deck. It's kind of crazy, right? Like, I want to add cards to the deck. I don't know if I'll be able to do that tonight. But right now, as I'm talking, I'm kind of breaking the deck apart to show you what's in the deck. And be like, oh, look, this is what's in the deck. This is what could be improved upon the deck. You know, because I want the deck to be good, powerful, evil. All right, see. All right. Yeah, I've got the deck broken down. How are you guys doing tonight? For reals. What's up? You guys have a good night tonight? I was about to say it's Saturday, but it's Friday. Oh, I need a recursion right there. Removal. Where did I put removal? Draw. Right there. Removal. Put you with draw. Use removal. You over there. All right. Hello. So tonight I'm going to go through Chulane, Teller of Tales. This is the deck I'm playing for F&M tonight. And I want to see what you guys think. Ooh. There's the board state. Right. You don't pay attention to this card. Chulane, Teller of Tales. Costs 2 generic, a green, white, and blue. It's a 2/4 legendary creature, human druid. He has vigilance, and whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card that you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Woo-woo. It's pretty good, and he has an ability where you can pay 3 tap and return a creature to its owner's hand, which is actually part of a small combo bit I got going on here. Right, so where my recursion cards go? Oh yeah. All right. What are you in? I'm missing some cards. There's a card. There's a card. All right. In this deck, running Timeless Witness to return cards from the graveyard to the hand. Same with Eternal Witness. And Tamiyo Collector Tells. Tamiyo Collector Tells is like a one-time ability, but you get some fun shenanigans going with her +1 ability. Her +1 ability says choose a non-line card name. Reveal the top card of your library. Put all cards with the chosen name from among them into your hand, and put the rest into your graveyard. Pretty solid. And you can pay user -3. Return target card from graveyard to your hand, which is what I use her for the most. Eternal Witness, Timeless Witness. One costs 4, one costs 3 mana, but they do the same. When they enter the battlefield, you return a card from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah. They're really important because they combo off with this dude, Deadeye Navigator. Deadeye Navigator has a Soulbound effect. He got 6 mana for a 5/5 spirit. Yeah, Soulbound. Soulbound says when this creature or another creature enters the battlefield, if it's not paired with a creature, you can pair that creature to a Soulbound. And as long as this creature is Soulbound, say like with Eternal Witness, you can pay generic and a blue. And you can exile that creature and then return to the battlefield under your control, like an instant blink. Why would you want to combo those two cards together? Other than getting cards back from your graveyard to your hand, right? Why would you want to combo these two cards together? Why? Well, if done right, you can take extra turns, many extra turns, and sometimes go infinite with that combo with extra turns. So we got Time Warp, Walk the Aeons to help you take extra turn. Yeah. You want to take those extra turns? Go for it. Yes. Like, if they're not extra turns, they're really expensive draw cards. You pay 5 mana, you untap all your lands to draw a card if you don't have a combo going on. Yes. But not to say this deck doesn't come out with some ruination. We got to populate is a board wipe. Each player who controls a multicolored creature draws a card that destroys all creatures. You got Wrath of God, bury all creatures, which means destroy all creatures that can't be regenerated. You got Fumigate, which costs 5 mana, to destroy all creatures. You gain 1 life for each creature destroyed this way. You got Time Wipe, where you return a creature you control to its owner's hand and destroy all creatures. You got Farewell, which lets you do bonkers things where for 6 mana you can choose one or more. You can choose to exile artifacts, you can choose to exile all creatures, you can choose to exile all enchantments, and choose to exile all graveyards. You got Terminus. Terminus says put all creatures at the bottom of their owner's library. That's a good way to get around indestructible. And as a miracle for 1 if you ever get the miracle cost. Pretty solid. Then we got a Cyclonic Rift in this deck to push the evilness. The evilness. Whoop, whoop. Then 2 random cards in the deck. I'm still debating on keeping them or not, but I got Vidalcan Orrery and Leyline of Anticipation. They give all your spells flash. So if you got creatures or sorceries or artifacts or enchantments that don't have flash, these give them the ability to cast them as an instant. Pretty good. Pretty good. We got Ramp here. Ramp selection is a little bit small. We got Harrow. Sacrifice a land. Search your library for up to 2 basic lands. Put them to play. Then shuffle your library. You got Soul Talisman and Soul Ring. And some fast mana. Soul Talisman, you have to wait 3 turns, but hey, it's worth it. You got Kadama's Reach and Cultivate. Yes. And I don't got enough 2-drop mana rampers. I got Rampant Growth and Arcane Signet. I need to get some better ramp in this deck for sure. All right? Right. Indubitably, I need to take a drink. For Assault Factor, that James Willis Cane Shaker gave me this card, Armageddon, Destroy All Lands. That's just in here as a random card. Put that with the board wipes. We're lacking a lot of non-creature draw. We got Worldly Tutor. I know it's a tutor. The tutor is for a creature, but I put it with the draw, even though it doesn't effectively draw because it puts a card on top of the library. You know, Mystical Tutor, which does the same thing. Searches for a card, puts it on top of your library. So I need to get a Brainstorm for this deck, and probably I got an Opt. You scry 1, draw a card, and a Mind Unbound, which is a really cool enchantment. 6 mana, derpy derp enchantment that says, well, at the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a lore counter on Mind Unbound. And draw a card for each lore counter on Mind Unbound. Go for it. Go for it. Pretty solid. What's up? What's up, still at work? All right. We're running Memory Lapse. It's a cheap counter spell, counter target spell. If it's countered this way, put on top of its own library. I try to put the least saltiest spells in the deck, but I need to change that. Hinder, copy target spell. If it's countered this way, put the card on top of the bottom of its owner's library instead of their graveyard. We got Void Slime. Counter target spell, activated ability, or triggered ability. Yep. One of my favorite counter spells is Desertion. Cost 5 mana. Counter target spell. If that spell is an artifact or summoned spell, put that card into play under your control. It's over. Just summoned. Summoned. Now, we get the obligatory Swiftfoot Boots and Lightning Greaves in the deck. Yep, just those 2 cards. The Hexproof Boots and the Lightning Greaves that give Shroud. And they both offer haste. Some sticky removal. We got Swords of Plowshares, just an all-star. We got Path to Exile, just a regular all-star. And Reality Shift. Now, Reality Shift is pretty solid. If you're not running it in your deck, you should probably consider running it. You exile a target creature and its controller manifests the top card of the library. It might help them out a little bit later, might not. This is a good removal spell on the spot. Ooh, like it. Definitely use more removal, other than just board wipes. Then for random cards in the deck, we got Mana Reflection, right? We got Tamayo Completed Sage. Whoop whoop. I'm not gonna go through Tamayo, right? Yeah. Then I go through Tamayo. We got Ajani Sleeper Agent, who combos off with his abilities. This is really good. We got Oko Thief of Crowns in this deck. Aura Shards, thanks to Cane Shaker James Willis. Aura Shards. An Elixir of Immortality. This is good for letting us shuffle our graveyard back into our deck and gain 5 life. Now, you saw the non-creature spells, except for a couple. So, creatures that we're running in this deck, we got Cosmo Serpent. Pretty good card. Whoop whoop. Shine of Voice of Thunder. When sure power and toughness circle to the amount of cards in your hand, you have no maximum hand size. When it enters the battlefield, you draw a card for each creature you control. Avengers Zendikar, you're pretty familiar with that card. Just pretty cool art. Yep. Prime Speaker Zagana, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana, 1/1. When it comes to play, put a +1 counter on her. Rex the greatest power of among creatures you control. You draw cards equal to her power. Pretty solid. You got Sun Titan, which is has a small combo with Eternal Witness. that when it attacks, you can return to the battlefield or whatnot. Yeah. Got AZ Tyrant, a Gyre Straight, which is 6 mana, 5/5. You may play additional lands on each of your turns. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under control, you may draw a card. Woo. Bane of Progress. 6 mana, 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, you destroy all enchantments and artifacts and put a +1 counter on it for each enchantment and artifact destroyed this way. You got a Aesthetic Slime. 5 mana, Death Touch. When Aesthetic Slime enters the battlefield, you may destroy target artifact, creature, or artifact, enchantment, or land. Which is a nasty combo with Deadeye Navigator in this deck. Because if you have this paired with Deadeye Navigator, you can blink this and LD or destroy whatever enchantment or artifact that's on the battlefield. Murkfiend Linge. 5 mana, cost 3 blue green, 4/4, creature horror. Other green creatures you control get +1/+1. Other blue creatures you control get +1/+1. Untap all green and or blue creatures you control during each other player's untap set. Pretty solid. We got Seaboard Muses deck. I wish Prophet of Krufix was unbanned for Commander. That'd go in this deck. 5 mana, 2/4. Untap all permanents you control during each other player's untap step. Woo-woo. Tatiova, Bethnic Druid. 5 mana, 3/3. Whenever a line enters the battlefield under control, gain 1 life, draw a card. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Momorvig, Simic Visionary. 5 mana, 2/2. Whenever you cast a green spell, you may tutor your library for a creature card, reveal it, put it on top. Whenever you cast a blue spell, you may reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, put it in your hand. Or if you cast a creature that's both blue and green, you get a tutor for a creature, put it on top of your library, reveal it, and put it in your hand. Yeah, Frilled Mystic as a counter spell. Then it also works with Deadeye Navigator. Deadeye Navigator is pretty much a really important card in the deck. Yeah, Mystic Snake. Enters the battlefield, counter target spell. Yeah, Edric Spymaster Trusts. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller may draw a card. Pretty solid, pretty solid. Yeah, Trigon Predator with generic and green and a blue, 2/3. Flying. When it deals combat damage to a player, you can destroy an artifact or enchantment that player controls. Pretty solid. Euro Titan's Nature of Wrath. Right. Euro Titan Nature of Wrath, right? Euro Titan of Nature's Wrath. There you go. When he enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless he was escaped. Whenever he enters the battlefield or attacks, you gain 3 life, draw a card, then you may put a line card from your hand on the battlefield. He has escape for 2 green, 2 blue, and exile 5 cards from your graveyard. You got Coiling Oracle. Yeah, Kinnan Bonder Prodigy. Whenever you tap a non-land permanent for mana, add 1 mana of that type. That permanent could be produced. Yeah, 7 mana. You can pay 7 mana. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Put any non-human creature card from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Yeah, Sylvan Caryatid has a 2-drop mana dork. Secure Tribe Elder is a 2-drop mana dork. And you got Birds of Paradise as a 1-drop mana dork. Now, based off all that shenanigans, cards I'm looking to put in the deck. The Magic Mirror, Aramath Illustrious, Woodfall Primus, Rampaging Veloth, and Talus Tractor. Maybe Aramath Talus Tractor I'm looking to put in the deck. But it's so difficult. So difficult. Aramath the Illustrious costs 6 mana for a 6/6. Whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under your control, look at the top card of your library. If it shares a card type with that permanent, you may put the revealed card into your hand. Pretty solid little fun card there. Pretty cool etched foil too. Woo, woo, etched foil. That's pretty neat in the light. All right. Other cards I want to put in the deck for reals. It's Compulsion, 2 mana. You pay 2 mana to discard a card to draw a card, or you pay 2 mana to sacrifice Compulsion, draw a card. Bramblewood Sovereign, 4 mana. For 4 mana, 2 generic, 2 green for a 4/4 Dryad. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield, you may pay 2. If you do, that creature's controller creates a token. That's a copy of that creature. Very commandery. But you know you want to use it on your own creatures more than your opponent's creatures. Then Aether Spouts wants to go in the deck. Aether Spouts. For each attacking creature, its owner puts it on top of the bottom of their library. Yep. It's a one-sided board wipe. Yeah. Pretty cute, pretty cool. See the upgrades. All right. Look at that. Look at that. So what do you guys think of the deck? There's so many tough choices. Like, you could probably take Kinnan out. But I don't have a creature to replace him with. There's 23 creatures in the deck, right? Right. So they're creatures. The creatures. No. Pretty non-creaturey. No, they're not creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so the planeswalkers and non-creature spells. All right. So how many creatures do we got in this deck? We're running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 creatures. It's not horrible. All right. So earlier I updated this deck a bit. Let's try to play this deck a little. Let's shuffle up the board. All right. All right. So I'm shuffling up the deck. And so you don't just see a boring board state. You can look at my face. My face. Yeah, because I want to play the deck a little and see what needs upgraded a little. Like, do you think that Vidalcan Ori can come out of the deck? You think? See, are we worried about the? We're really worried about the haste engine. No, not the haste engine. The flash engine of playing spells at instant speed. One of the most important spells we have are instant speed, like counter spells. Are we worried about playing creatures at instant speed? I mean, if you play a creature on your opponent's turn, what's up, Core? Hey, I'm going through the deck I'm going to play tonight. I just went through the deck. And now I'm looking to see what can be upgraded. Yeah. Yeah, is Vidalcan Ori and Leyline of Anticipation worth keeping in the deck? That's the question. The $1 million question. Here. Yeah. Trying Shuffling, shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. How you doing? How you doing out there in the world today? When I'm done shuffling the deck, I will switch cameras over and try to play a couple hands. I would go through the lands, but there's a lot of basics. My land support for the deck is null. I need a hinterland harbor. I need other Simic lands that are fast. I need a Yavimaya coast. Fast lands. Oh, man, I'm feeling tired. Like I just went through a marathon in my head. Probably did. Went through cards. It's late at night. We got half an hour. Half an hour. I mean, yeah. Ooh. Sorry, a song tried going through my head, and I don't want to get copyrighted. I don't want to start singing. Do, do. I might need to pay someone else to shuffle this deck. It's insanity. All right, I think I'll switch over to the screen. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, that's horrible. No green land. Look, there's a green land, but like have a rampant growth and a cultivate, which is pretty solid. Flip the top card. Birds of Paradise. And Island. Yeah, we were screwed, right? So definitely not keep a land. I have an island and the plains, which is good, but I need the forest. I have a ley line of anticipation and a soul talisman. And a Wrath of God. So that's not a keepable hand. Not a keepable hand. Here. So I wanted to see what a keepable hand looks like in this deck. I want to play a little. Play best opportunity. Best opportunities where you play as if your deck's ruling the game and you just kind of see what its weaknesses. Because like you can gauge your power level of a deck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a keepable hand. Not a fan of it, but keepable. All right, let's try it. Try it. 4-man player, draw a card. Play Temple of Mystery. Scry 1. Keep that there. And tap. Draw a card. Turn 2 land. Don't have any turn 2 plays right now. Reliquary Tower. Draw a card. Mystic Sanctuary. Doesn't activate because I don't have any islands, so it just comes to play tap. Tap. Draw a card. Play a forest. Alright, this hand's being really slow. Let's give our opponent something to target. Tameo, tap up the one target creature. Yep, tap that creature over there. Nope, can't even cast that. I can't cast that. Play 1. Man, this deck's going really slow. Play Mercury Liege. Alright, draw a card. Finally. Jeez, 3. Rounds reach. I haven't played my land for turn yet. So we're going to go for the Goldens. The Plains, the next card on top. Go figure. The Plains. Plains. Alright, so I put that in the graveyard. I want to play tapped. And play the land for turn. Yeah. Alright. Tap, draw a card. I go figure. No, it's not. Let's play AC Tire straight. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Play my land for turn. When I come to play, I draw a card. Play my second land for turn. Come to play, I draw a card. Pay 2. Just ramp growth. They're forced. Alright, so this deck really pushes for later game interactions. Alright, ramp of growth comes into play. Draw a card. Alright. Untap. Draw a card. Play an island for turn. Draw a card. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, you're gonna cast Chulane. Alright. We're not gonna cast Chulane like that. We're gonna cast Chulane like that. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 mana. Oh, I can't play nothing. Alright. Tap down that creature over there. Whatever. Pass turn. One of the turns I'll hinder someone's spell. And on my turn, draw a card. Oh. Hold on. Let's say I drew that card last turn because I had Birds of Paradise Man, and I drew that card. All right. And then draw a card. And play Coma. Draw a card. Put a land into play. Another line comes into play. Another can play Depth. Draw a card. Then the second one after turn. Draw a card. And yeah, this perfect game is doing perfect good. You know, it's taking forever. All right, so let's do round two of it. See if we get an earlier start on the game because that was ridiculous. Earlier start on the game. So waiting for turn 5 to do stuff was just whoa, slow. All right. Tap. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, that's a keepable hand. Play Forest. All right, draw a card. Play Island. Pay 2. Calling Oracle. Reveal the top card. It's not a land card, so it goes in my hand. Untap. Draw a card. The Plains. Pay 3. Play Oko. Turn Calling Oracle into a 3/3. Out. Yeah, attack you for 3. Yeah. All right. Draw a card. All right. Play Marianne Landscape. Land for turn. And I'll create a food token. No. I'll turn that. I'll turn. Yeah, I'll turn that creature to an elk over there. All right. Draw a card. Pay 2. Sacrifice. Marianne Landscape. Search my library for 2 island cards. Island cards. All right. Believe the Alco got smashed for 3 at least. All right, so he's still living for now. All right, untap. Draw a card. 1, 2. Cast. Chulane. All right. Create a food token. Yeah. All right. And Time Warp. Untap my lands and draw a card. That didn't work as well as I wanted to. Reality shift a creature. Someone else's creature. And yep. Draw a card. Land Reliquary Tower. Alright. Someone's going to board wipe. I'm going to counterspell that board wipe. Draw a card on my turn. Play Terramorphic Expanse. Crack it. Fetch for an island. This deck's really slow. It has good tempo, but it's really slow. Alright. Where's an island? I'm an island. Not an island. Mine not done yet. I just been going on for 40 minutes. Alright. Untap. Draw a card. Alright. Cast Sun Titan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sun Titan's going to snag a permanent, which is going to be Terramorphic Expanse. Terramorphic Expanse comes into play. Sun Titan triggers Chulane. I draw a card. I put a line card from my hand. What do I have? All right. Okay. I'll turn that big creature into a 3/3 elk with no abilities. All right. I crack the land. Search for a plains. All right. Untap. Draw a card. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I am got some good cards in my hand, and nothing to. No, not need a green mana. I should have gone for a green mana. That greedy is the plains. All right. All right. Turn that to elk. Pay 3. That's in return. I'm gonna pay 3. Tap this to return calling oracle to my hand. All right. Boop, boop, boop. I'm gonna say elk's dead. Draw a card. Blue green. Calling oracle comes to play. There's a card. It's a land. Whoop whoop. It's a land I want. It's the land I need. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Enter combat. Swing with Oko. No, swing with Oko. Swing with Sun Titan. Get a Terramorphic Expanse back. Sacrifice Terramorphic Expanse. This time I'm going for a Forest. Right there. And that was right up top. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Blocks trades. Blocks, and instead of trading, I want to pay 3. Return Titan to my hand. Yeah, alright, now pass turn, untap. Draw a card. Alright, so upgrading my decks. When I feel like upgrading my decks, I battle myself with 2 different decks. I doubt that. I bet that happens. But alright. Oh. So I can see the deck is slow in the beginning. Pushes a lot of power in the late game. So I need to somehow balance the early game to push for the late game to be faster. I need a strong early game for this deck. So they're doing a giveaway. Huh, that's fine. People can do a giveaway. It's going to be awesome. But I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank you guys for being a part of the show. Watch me go through the deck and look at what I might want to upgrade. I'm going to upgrade soon. I'll probably off camera because I got to start getting ready for my game night. So thank you guys for being awesome. Thank you for chilling out, being cool, being amazing. Remember, have a good day. Have a good night. We're going to leave you out with the outro.
I totally want to thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it, 100%. Like this video as if it's your favorite kind of pizza, dude. And if you wouldn't mind, consider smashing that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Every one of these things you do helps the channel out a lot.
The moves for strength.